So for somebody who got a D- in biology, can you dumb down the mythical creatures a little bit? What is a mythical creature?
Well, so
is Dracula a mythical creature?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So a mythical creature is a creature that's known from story and folklore. It's a creature of culture, and perhaps they're based in truth, perhaps they're based in real spirits or beings that inhabit the forest. And, you know, people who have lived closest to the world for years, for millennia, and have, you know, staked their whole life on it, have really been telling stories across the world about mythical creatures and mysterious magical beings, little people and monsters that live in the woods. And so there's something to it. There's something important, and I don't know if it's just about human culture or spirituality or religion or this idea of that there's something out there, the truth is out there.
I tend to find humor in many things. And I found myself laughing along with some pieces of this book. But as I was thinking about it more, first of all, it's a great book. But as I was thinking about it more, I was thinking, man, some of these things are rooted in culture. Perhaps I shouldn't be laughing at these things. Is it inappropriate to be laughing at stuff that's in this book?
Well, there's a mix of creatures that are in there. There's lumberjack creatures and guide creatures, some of which I heard about as a kid from my own grandfather, and these stories are passed down through my family, but they've also been told by people, you know, lumberjacks and woodsmen like Paul Bunyan might have known if he wasn't such a mythical creature himself. And they told these stories, and you know, they were meant to be a joke and bring people together as a community, but they were also meant to convey lessons and mystery and build community and teach a little bit about the warnings about some of the stuff that happens out in the lumber woods.
Yeah. Do you have a favorite in this book?
Oh, I have so many favorites in that book, but one of my favorites that you might get a laugh at is the Bildad. It's this mysterious sort of mixed up creature. He's got a hawk's bill and he's about the size of a beaver. He's got a beaver tail, but he's got these great big kangaroo legs. He lives only in one pond on Beatty Township, right on the border of Canada. It's one of those places that you really can't get there from here. There's only one road that comes in through Canada. And they spend all their time just sitting there looking for fish, and when they see one, they jump out and they smack it with their tail, and they grab it and they swim back and eat it. And the lumberjacks had seen these creatures, and they knew that they were probably good eating, because most animals are, right? And so the cook got a hold of one that somebody had brought back to camp, cooked it up in a good slumgullion, and the first person that tasted it, Bill Murphy of Band of Jesus, perhaps you've heard of him, you know, was chowing down, and all of a sudden he froze up, he let out a great big scream, and he hollered, and glazed eyes with right out to the pond nearby and jumped in as if he was a Bildad, and he landed smack sitting right there in the water, but of course he wasn't a Bildad smacking a fish with his tail, so he sank like a rock. Was never seen from again.
Wow. Yeah, that's the type of thing that'll creep you right out. And that story, along with several others in this book, kind of remind me of my junior prom. I don't know why. Something happened there.
You had a great time in high school, huh?